Hey everybody, today we're working on this Boland's weed eater here, or string trimmer as some people call them. It's a BL110 model. These MTD made machines are pretty much all the same. I've got 4 different string trimmers here. Two of them are Boland's, one's a Craftsman, one's Troy built. They pretty much all have the exact same parts and everything on them. This one doesn't run unless you dribble some fuel down the carburetor. It'll fire off then, but it's not pulling fuel. The fuel adjustment screws are frozen. They could be freed up and probably the carburetor cleaned out and everything, and this machine would probably run. However, I've been wanting to try one of these Amazon kits here. You can get these for $15. That's the part number. And inside here, you get a new carburetor. You get a new spark plug. New fuel stone. You get the carb adjustment screwdriver. New air filter. I'll put that in there. I don't want it to get dirty. You get an extra primer bulb. 2 base gaskets. And new fuel line. For $15, this sounds like a really good deal. I've never used one of these Amazon carburetors on weed eaters before. I've had mediocre success with other small engine carburetors off Amazon. Some of them work really well, some of them don't. Never had one that did not run, but some of them just didn't want to run well. I'm going to use this machine as a test bed to see if I like this kit. I've got some other machines around here that need work on the carbs and stuff like that. If I like this kit, if this kit works well here, then I'll probably buy several of these kits to repair some of my other machines. So, I'm going to get started here. First thing I'm going to do is take these two, well, we'll go ahead and pop this spring off there that just unhooks. You can use a flathead on these screws, or I believe this is a T25. You can use both. They've got a slot in them for a flathead or a Torx bit. This is missing its air filter, so that'll be good that this kit has an air filter in it. Go ahead and pull our carburetor off. Maybe. And get these screws out first. This fuel line here. Like I said, I did try to run this machine. It did not want to run. I'll probably hang on to this carburetor. You can clean these and rebuild them. Is there another screw in that holding that on? Or is it just stuck? That's stuck. It's a shame it doesn't come with this O-ring. That one does feel like it's still got some sticking out. I already drained the fuel out of the tank where I tried to run it. Just pour it out. I'm going to go ahead and get this out of my way. It's still got its fuel stone. A lot of times those are missing. Let's see if I can get this out of here. I'll have to get a pick or something. Rip this up. And the primer wasn't working on this because that one hose. And that is in there. The one hose was missing for the primer, but the pickup was still there. So with me pouring fuel down it, it should have still ran. The filter's clear. Yeah, so it should have pulled fuel. It's something going on in here. That was the primer pickup, and that's the main fuel line. Primer pickup's here. So we should have got something, I believe. That guy. Okay. Go ahead and install our new carburetor here. Got a little dirt on that. Get one of our new gaskets here. And then that sits like that. And that sits like that. Go ahead and get our screws in there. Well, it might be better off to try to put this fuel line in first. I'm just going to fold this in half right here, where I've got two pieces of equal length, and then cut it. This is usually the kind of difficult part here, is getting this fuel line back into the tank. Okay, I got the first one in. The easiest way I found to get these in is to cut an angle in them at the end, and that helps you get them started in. Kind of a twisting, squeezing motion. Take my pick here and try to force it down in there some. It's alright if you poke some holes in it at the end. You can just cut that off. We've got plenty of line. See if I can't grab onto it with my needle nose here. No, not yet. Alright, we got it started. This is probably not the appropriate way to do this, but it's the only way I know how. Okay. Hook our primer up. That's probably good enough. Hook our main up. Alright. Get our screws in. Okay, install our new air filter here. Get that sitting in there good. Okay. See, we got more than enough to reach the bottom. Okay, I'm going to trim these about right here, and this one is our main fuel pickup. So we'll put this filter on here. Okay, drop that guy down in there. See what that looks like. More than enough line. I'm actually going to trim this up some more. Take another couple inches off. Yeah, that's our main here. Getting these lines on is usually one of the more difficult parts of working on these. Whether it be getting them into the tank. Now, being it only come with one stone, I'm going to put this old stone on the primer. I know I can pull air through it so it should work for priming the carb. Okay, we reinstall our gas cap here. Alright, carburetor and our air filters installed. We're going to replace our spark plug. Get this boot off here. Get a socket. Okay. Oh, that thing's in there. It's a little gummy on the threads, but it looks like it's a good plug. I'm going to put this one in here. Like I said, I'm just going to use this for seeing how well this kit is. And if there's anything about it that I don't think is good. But so far everything's fitting. Okay. Hook our throttle cable back up. Right, let's see where our screws are. About a half. One. Half. One. Okay, so they were about one out. We'll put them back there, and then we'll adjust as necessary. I'm gonna put some fuel in this. All right, I added our fuel. Go ahead and prime it up here. Full choke. Well, so far I would say this is a definite win for the $15 kit for this. New carburetor, air filter, fuel lines, fuel filter, and a new spark plug. So far I definitely recommend it. If there's any problems within a year or so, I might add something to the comment section of this video that something on it went bad or whatever prematurely. I mean, I don't run the ethanol free fuels in my machines. I usually run ethanol, so that does give me problems every so many years because of that. But I think so far it's probably a good purchase. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe.